man was suddenly startled. It seemed as if there was something terrifying on the mountain. Before Chong Gu could even understand what was happening at the museum, a massive figure appeared. The image was clear. The two of them had done well. They had discovered the giant's hiding place. Before the giant could get far, Brother Chong immediately chased after him, weapon in hand. It wasn't easy waiting for him, climbing steep slopes and ravines. Only after reaching a mountaintop could they finally see the group clearly, the full image of the giant. They stood hundreds of meters tall, and each of their steps spanned tens of kilometers. This didn't just make Brother Chong more confident. He thought, if I can just ride this creature, I'll know everything in the blink of an eye. Amid Chong Ji's endless shouting, the giant suddenly reacted. That was the moment I noticed. Later, Chong Gu shared his idea with Butchie. He hoped to ride on the giant's shoulders and work together with them, hastily moving forward without even realizing it. But these giants couldn't understand Brother Chong's language. In just an instant, the giant launched a fierce attack. The man was treated as if he were nothing more than lunch. At that critical moment, the small hawk nearby suddenly rose into the air. The giant was immediately startled and fled in fear, though this allowed Brother Chong to escape his life. His obsession with wanting to ride the giant lingered. It was the only thought he could not let go of. Eventually, the two of them followed the giant's trail, slowly moving ahead. They traveled from day into night, and to make matters worse, heavy rain began to pour. Fortunately, heaven did not abandon them. Through the mist, they suddenly saw a city tower appear in the distance. At last, Brother Chong found a place to stay. The man planned to continue his journey after waking from his rest. But as the sun rose, a woman dressed in fine garments suddenly appeared before Brother Chong. "Why didn't you come to be my champion yesterday?" she asked, confronting him with many questions. Brother Chong was momentarily speechless, unsure how to respond to the woman's forwardness. Then, in this most awkward moment, the man suddenly noticed the belt he had lost was now fastened around her waist. Shocked, he hurriedly realized that this must be his mother's magical weapon, the very one that had saved his life during his adventures. To retrieve it, Brother Chong had no choice but to agree to the woman's demands. They didn't realize what was truly happening between the two of them, but the old woman beside her saw everything. Everything led to one outcome. The man grabbed his weapon and fled from that place as fast as he could. Unexpectedly, just before he could escape, the city lord who had gone out hunting called him back. There was no way out. Chong spoke in confusion. "I must hurry on my path. I want to leave this place as soon as possible." They knew little, but when he could no longer resist temptation in the Baojun temple, everything would be revealed. Brother Chong thought he would die there, but what I never expected was in the very next second, the treasure's master made a shocking move. Just as Brother Chong thought he had taken 2 steps forward and was about to leave, everything changed. The master of the temple called him once more. After removing his backpack, I released the little hawk. And so, the two of them set out together again, beginning their journey in search of the Green Knight. Before they could go far, a lake suddenly appeared before them. Brother Chong had originally planned to continue his journey in Xiao Zhou's car, but little did they know, the hawk immediately blocked his path. Even so, he could not take another step forward. "Why did you stop me?" But in the next moment, the hawk simply told the truth. It revealed that Brother Chong only needed to cross the lake, and then he could reach the Green Knight's residence. Yet, if he did so, the man would meet a tragic end. As my companion, I adamantly refused to see Brother Chong die. But the man knew that if he turned back halfway, the entire city would suffer from the Green Knight's vengeance, so he could not act selfishly. Therefore, the man had no choice but compel the hawk to leave him. Then he continued the journey alone, following the direction of the water flow. Before long, the man discovered a hidden totem, which confirmed that he had indeed reached the Green Knight's residence as expected, having overcome every obstacle to reach the palace. He sat on a throne and encountered the green-armored soldier he had met 30 years before. Seeing the other party still unaware, Brother Chong, with steadfast heart, waited silently beside him. But in a single moment, the Green Knight awoke gracefully. Before Chong Gu could speak, the knight drew his weapon and aimed at the man, intending to fulfill their original agreement. It turned out that 30 years ago, the Green Knight had barged into the city council chamber. Despite the presence of many people, everyone immediately drew their weapons to defend themselves. Yet the Green Knight showed no fear and said that anyone who treated him this way would, 30 years later, face the same treatment. Otherwise, he would destroy the entire city. When the speech ended, everyone present was so terrified they could not move. Only Brother Chong stepped forward, heedless of the consequences. Without a word, he lifted his sword and immediately severed the Green Knight's head. I thought I had resolved the crisis with my tremendous strength. Unexpectedly, in the next moment, the Green Knight slowly rose. Before Brother Chong could react, he took the head and turned away. And this time, Brother Chong came to fulfill this agreement. But just as the Green Knight's group seemed about to enforce the code, I did as well. Brother Chong directly opened the angel's bag and threw it aside. However, that was my mother, the object I had given myself to save lives. Even a man who wanted to fulfill his mission. I did not want to break the agreement between the two of us, so he decided to give up his life to achieve the ultimate reconciliation. The Green Knight had never expected this. Brother Chong truly made such a decision to reward the bravery of the man. In the end, he decided to let Brother Chong live. The sea was slain,